Have you ever encountered a moment in life when the weight of a decision felt almost paralyzing? A crossroads so heavy with consequence that it seemed impossible to move forward, as if time itself stood still? Facing difficult decisions is undeniably one of the most daunting aspects of our human journey. We all face them, some small, some so pivotal they shape the very course of our lives. But what if, in those critical moments of uncertainty, you could meet your decisions not with anxiety or hesitation, but with deep clarity, grounded calmness, and a wise heart? What if there was a path to making decisions that felt more aligned with inner peace than external pressure? In today's video, we'll explore how the ancient yet ever relevant teachings of Buddhism can illuminate the process of decision making. These timeless principles can guide us toward clarity, courage, and peace of mind, even when the choice at hand feels impossibly complex. Let's begin this mindful exploration. 1. Understanding the nature of difficult decisions. Life, by its very design, is a continuous series of choices. Some are straightforward: what to eat, where to go, but others are layered with emotional weight and personal significance. Buddhism teaches us that the struggle of choosing is not an error or a failing. It is an integral part of what it means to be human. The root of difficulty often lies in our attachments, our craving for a particular outcome, or our fear of choosing wrong. But here, the Buddhist concept of anicca, or impermanence, becomes a powerful lens. Everything, our situations, emotions, successes, and failures, is in constant flux. No outcome is fixed. No experience is forever. The Buddha once profoundly said, "Nothing is permanent. Everything is subject to change. Being is always becoming." When we understand and internalize this truth, the grip of fear begins to loosen. We begin to see decisions not as final verdicts, but as evolving paths. Whatever you choose, it will lead you to new opportunities, new insights, and new chapters. Let this thought liberate you. Let it empower you to take that first step, bravely and without fear. 2. Cultivating mindfulness before you choose, before you take action or make a significant choice. It is essential to still your mind. Buddhist teachings highlight sati, or mindfulness, as a way to reconnect with your center. This practice of being fully present allows you to become aware of the thoughts, emotions, and subtle tensions that influence your decisions, often without your conscious knowing. Take a pause, sit quietly, close your eyes, and breathe slowly. Let each breath anchor you to this moment. Let the noise of the outside world fall away. A well-known story illustrates this beautifully. A confused disciple once approached the Buddha, asking how to find clarity amidst inner turmoil. In response, the Buddha gave him a bowl of cloudy water and instructed him to let it sit undisturbed. Slowly, the sediment settled and the water became clear. The Buddha gently explained, "Your mind is like this water. When you allow it to settle, clarity will naturally appear." Use this metaphor. Let your mind settle like that bowl of water. Don't rush. In stillness, the path will reveal itself. 3. Making decisions aligned with core values. In Buddhism, ethical living is not just a principle, it's a compass. Wise decisions are those that reflect our deeper values, rooted in compassion, non-harming, ahimsa, and truth. When you're facing a tough decision, ask yourself, does this choice reflect kindness? Will it support my growth and contribute to the well-being of others? Does it arise from love or from fear? To bring this into practice, consider writing down your personal values. Make a list: honesty, compassion, patience, service, humility, whatever resonates with your heart. When faced with uncertainty, return to this list. These values are your guiding lights when the road ahead is shrouded in fog. When your choices are rooted in these principles, they not only create peace within you, but radiate peace to those around you. 4. Embracing non-attachment in the process. Buddhism teaches the concept of upadana, or attachment, as a source of suffering. But to let go does not mean to stop caring. It means releasing the rigid expectation of a perfect outcome. When we shift our focus from results to intention, we free ourselves from fear. What matters most is not where your decision takes you, but the heart with which you make it. Here's a parable. A monk once saw a man drowning in a river. Without hesitation, he jumped in and saved him. Later, someone asked, "Weren't you afraid you might be pulled under too?" The monk replied, "My only thought was to save him. The outcome was not mine to control." Like that monk, concentrate on the purity of your effort. Surrender the outcome. Trust that when actions are guided by sincere intent, the right results will unfold in time. 5. Using the Four Noble Truths as a moral compass. The Four Noble Truths offer a framework not just for understanding suffering, but for making compassionate choices. Ask yourself, will this decision reduce suffering for myself and others? Am I choosing from balance or from extremes? The middle way, taught by the Buddha, is about moderation, not too much, not too little. Decisions made from this place of equilibrium carry with them a quiet wisdom. The Buddha offered guidance through simple yet powerful principles. Overcome anger with non-anger. Conquer evil with goodness. Defeat stinginess with generosity, and dispel falsehood with truth. Let these truths inform your decision-making process. When you act from love, balance, and truth, the ripple effects extend far beyond the moment. 6. Seeking deeper wisdom through meditation. Meditation is more than a stress relief technique. It is a doorway into profound insight. Through practices like metta, loving kindness, and vipassana, insight meditation, we can access deeper understanding of our emotions, intentions, and possible consequences. Sit in meditation and visualize each choice you are contemplating. Imagine the path each one leads you down. How does your body respond? What emotions arise? Now imagine your future self, 5 or 10 years from now, looking back on this moment. What would they tell you? What path would they thank you for choosing? Often, this visualization brings clarity where logic alone cannot. It connects you to a version of yourself that is wiser and more experienced. Let that inner guide lead you forward. 7. Listening to intuition and letting go of fear while rational thinking has its place. Intuition, that quiet inner knowing, is just as vital in decision-making. Unfortunately, fear often muffles the voice of intuition. We overanalyze, doubt ourselves, and stay stuck in indecision. Mindfulness teaches us to recognize fear without being ruled by it. When you sit in the present moment, fear loses its grip. The Buddha's words remind us, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. In this sacred present, your intuition can emerge, unburdened by fear, unclouded by doubt. Listen to it, trust it. It often knows truths that the mind is too cluttered to see. 8. Accepting the inherent uncertainty of life. No choice comes with guarantees. Life is fluid, unpredictable, and forever changing. But Buddhism encourages us to lean into that uncertainty rather than resist it. Impermanence, again, becomes our ally. Every decision you make, whether it leads to joy, struggle, or failure, is part of a journey. None of it is wasted. Every experience is a teacher. Consider this Zen parable. A farmer's horse ran away. Neighbors said, "Such bad luck." He replied, "Maybe." The next day the horse returned with 3 wild horses. "What good luck," they said. Again he replied, "Maybe." When his son broke his leg taming one of the horses, they lamented the misfortune. Again he said, "Maybe." Days later, soldiers came to draft young men, but left his son behind due to the injury. This story reveals a vital truth. We never see the whole picture. Today's loss could be tomorrow's blessing. Every outcome is just a chapter, not the whole book. In conclusion, walking the path of wise choices, making a difficult decision will never be effortless. but it can be peaceful. When you turn to Buddhist wisdom, you're not avoiding the challenge, you're embracing it with courage, clarity, and heart. Pause and breathe. Let your mind settle. Ground yourself in your deepest values. Trust the process. Release the outcome. And above all, let kindness guide your way. As the Buddha taught, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. If this message resonated with you, consider liking this video, sharing your thoughts in the comments, and subscribing for more insights rooted in mindfulness and wisdom. Let us walk this journey step by step with open hearts and awakened minds. Thank you for watching. May peace walk with you on every path you take.